There's things there's official AL modules that we can run as well. So each season has like a set of adventures. So like at conventions and stuff.
Right.
If we finish this earlier, if we need like one shots, a lot of them are only like 2 or 4 hour long adventures.
Because I played in one that had the DM doing his homebrew, and I was like, that's not allowed, right?
But you know, the thing is like. Adventure League isn't as structured as it used to be.
Yeah, it COVID broke Adventures. Like, you can't even go on the website to actually find it. Like, I don't just go through comic book shops, like, until someone had it listed.
Oh, the event finder's no longer...
Yeah, you go to it and, like, punch it in, like, maybe there's 1 or 2, but, like, the closest one was, like, 100 miles away. And I was like, that can't be right. Like, I know Adventures League is not that small.
Right.
So,
no, in Southern California, it's thriving. Like, up in Pasadena... Those are the guys that run the show for like all of California and some of the like WotC guys, and it's incredibly well organized. Like at cons, they run 100
I
tables.
figured like in any major metropolitan area, it couldn't have been. I started looking at comic shops to find that. Adventure League broke like over a year ago. Because I was looking to move to Cleveland.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's just like nothing is coming up, and then I called the shop and they say, "Oh yeah, we got it. We're running it every week."
Yeah, it is.
We tried to move it to Zoom. We were on Zoom for a long time, and we've been having trouble coming back because some people are still on Zoom. It's just kind of we're not as organized as we used to be. Okay, so ticket booth. A silver statue of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of this ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies.
I do not care.
The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out, "Greetings, fair growers!"
I just like look at him and be like, "Old man."
I just point to the blue-bearded gnome with us.
Ah, yes, the gnome steps forward and he says, "Nicholas, I have some special guests for you tonight. Please admit them to the fair." And Nicholas, the wrinkled goblin, looks up. And he's got a spyglass, right? So he's got a giant thing, and he points it at you. And then he looks around, and he points it back at you, and he looks at each one of you very carefully through this spyglass to make sure he identifies each one of you. And he's like, yes, Kaiser Permanente. Here is your ticket for the evening. And he hands you a ticket.
I'm Kaiser Permanente.
He hands you a ticket. It's got 8 numbered squares, basically. Evidently, they'll punch them or somehow tear the ticket to show that you've used that ticket. So it's worth 8 rides. You can evidently purchase more if you need to. And a pair of blue butterfly wings. And he explains to you that these wings must be worn at all times so that the staff knows that you're a paid attendee. You don't remember this being part of the admissions process when you were a kid.
Can we look around and see if everybody else is wearing it?
Inside the fairgrounds, everyone is wearing these except for staff. And there is a lot more staff than, particularly here, there's a lot more staff than you would expect. So there are performers, face painters, people that are, acting out stuff. You've been to Renaissance Fair, right? Those little, like, people acting real quiet and creepy. Mm-hmm. There's people on stilts throwing candy at children. There's a bunch of stuff going on.
So, can I roll to see, like, if this has any, like, magical imbuedness? Or
right, so he gives you this stuff, and you step up next, and he stares you down with the spyglass, and he says...
Can I just roll to intimidate him? Like,
you're going to attempt to... Yeah, absolutely. You can stare at Nicholas midnight.
I don't say anything, but I just
give me a roll.
Yeah. Could I please?
Am I allowed to say something after?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the table this way this time.
Yeah.
Can I get a face paint?
13 plus intimidation plus 3. So 16.
Gonna get us kicked out, man.
I put on the wings.
Nicholas.
I think intimidation should be based on the negative
more
charisma
information
you
you see
have.
role-playing Nicholas.
I think intimidation should be based on the negative charisma you have.
Well, my intimidation on this chart says plus 3 here, so...
Yeah, but it's like weird, because if you have a higher charisma, you think you'd be less intimidating.
Well, it depends on how you see your charisma. Like,
so you would try to intimidate him, and he puts a horn to his ear, and he's like, "What is that? I'm sorry, did you say something?" And he winks at you, like there's something not right. But he is not intimidated in the least.
oh my god, I love this.
And you suddenly realize that there's a lot more here than meets the eye.
Could you put that in the trash
roll
can?
for paranoia because of the shrooms?
Yes.
Okay.
Could you
Trash.
Oh,
Trash.
Wait,
My bad.
Yeah, no touching mouth
Did I
things.
just misplace your D20 that you...
How did I lose that?
Oh,
How did
okay.
it is?
Oh, okay.
So wait, which direction are we going on the table?
I'm just gonna go this way. Just the first time around, we'll try to.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You're not. You're like. Oh, you realize he might be, like, there's that connection, when you look across the crowd, you're like, oh, got it. You take the wings, you take the ticket, you're like following him into the carnival.
I got a 15 on the one I took from him, so we're both just grooving out.
So
Yeah, the Calliope is playing your song. Man.
aggressive today.
So she had to wear these wings basically.
Correct.
So I like snatched.
He hands you a ticket with 8 punches and blue wings.
Right. So I
We put the
pocket.
island back in the swamp.
I pocket the ticket. I take the wings.
No. Well, that's where
I'm like,
some of the other
thanks.
islands
By
were.
the way, do you know
They're
any place
labeled
that could
incel,
potentially
so I use
unpetrify
them for a
something?
joke.
Don't ask why.
But I think, yeah.
Never mind. I was
Petrification
I was trying to do
magic?
a little bit of crud.
Within the Witchlight Carnival? Absolutely, we have people that could probably help you with that. I think perhaps you might want to start with lost property, or perhaps adventure into the Pixie Kingdom and see if there's anyone there that can help you.
Got you. Also, one last question.
Get ready.
Are drugs allowed?
Well, this is a carnival.
We just grab him in our
Hold on a
I'm just
second.
I'm just.
I have
They're
a
like
mushroom
shoving
cap
me
in my
away.
hand as I cover
They're like shoving me away. I'm like.
They're force feeding Liam hallucinogenics.
Nugenics, your ticket and your wings. Enjoy the carnival, sir.
Bless you, sir. Which way to lost property?
So you can so the map is actually, we're gonna move the D12 where you guys are. So you're currently at ticket booth,
Hey.
and we'll just move you guys around as you guys explore the carnival.
I'm assuming all
right
of us
now.
have our own map, right?
Oh yes, he hands you not just your ticket. I'm sorry, he gave you some other stuff too. Hold on, just a sec.
So we have fairy wings,
No, he hands the group a map of the carnival
Oh, okay.
and the butterfly. Everybody gets their own butterfly wings, and there's one map.
Okay, butterfly.
So he gives you this map basically. Now there's two things besides general locations that's important to recognize. One, there are things that occur throughout the night. So right now we're at the first hour of the night, about 10 p.m. Throughout the night there are going to be special events like the big top extravaganza. So they use this as kind of the event schedule, right? Like, so what's happening when and where, this is you kind of have to use. There's also an index on your map that shows what the current mood of the carnival is. And as you first were handed the map, the mood was 3, which was kind of medium, but it's moved up. So now it's 4. People are getting more and more excited, and the mood is improving.
Wait, should I move it up?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Is that the more smiley or the more
Yeah,
frowny?
it's more
Yeah,
smiley.
go to more smiley. So people are clearly enjoying themselves. The carnival's off to a great start. It's a perfect night. Butterflies are floating everywhere. Jet, you step forward. He hands you a pair of wings and a ticket. It has
I
8
take
punches.
The ticket, right? I look him dead in the eye.
Yes.
I look at the wings. I give him the most death stare I can.
Yes.
I said, these are a little bit too big. I hand them back.
One of our smaller guests. Well, welcome. And he reaches down, he hands you the kid-sized wings, which are the
I
same,
take it.
except for they're a lighter shade of blue.
I take it like an like the idiot that I am. I just act like nothing's wrong. I just like, wee.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent. You've got your wings.
So now
Henry,
you can't drink anymore.
Henry,
Yeah, you're not allowed to drink
You
if you have the kids.
you step to the carnival. You are greeted by Nicholas Midnight, who hands you a ticket and a pair of wings and invites you to enter the carnival. Excellent.
Well, no
Brendan.
one else knows
Can I get face paint?
Let's get in the carnival first, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna go next. How's that sound? It's like Disneyland, man. You got to stick together.
Oh, me. So,
Wings, ticket. He kind of
wanna-
scowls at you. Behave yourself this evening, sir.
but I ask, of course. So, could you, tell me
Or the money.
where the, most lucrative attraction is?
Lucrative. Well, there's always a great deal spent on our fine cuisine, so you might want
And
to.
where is said cuisine located?
Feasting one?
Yeah, the feasting
orchard.
orchard is where
Perfect,
most
perfect.
of the dining occurs. It generally isn't going until much later in the evening, but there are
course.
other attractions which you can play with cash. throughout the carnival.
Where's the hammer and bell thing? Like, you hit it.
Oh yeah, we'll just have a barbarian like use the hammer
I think
and belt.
those kinds of attractions, you would probably, I mean, just by looking at the map, you would think they'd be kind of in the Pixie Kingdom area, where it has more kind of like small gamey type stuff.
Okay.
Snail racing is often a very big area. He mentions the gambling is very hot, usually later in the evening. You might want to hunt over there.
People gamble on snails.
Oh yes, snail racing is a very competitive
shocked
sport.
the
People
snail
look forward to
made
it
me go
year
faster.
round.
I make them turbo.
Could I have some more Sour Patch?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No.
Ah!
I just want to fall.
That's enough.
I go to the snail race.
Hey!
I
Yeah,
turn my lightning shoes. I just bolt all the way to the snail race. I just bolt.
You're heading to the snail races.
I want to gamble.
Okay, you also want to go to the snail races, Henry?
Yeah.
You wanted to stop and get your face painted.
Yeah, official.
So as you guys are heading out, you guys hear Henry. Henry's found a young woman that's going to paint his face, and he's saying, "Hey, wake up, Wes! Wait up! I want to get my face painted."
No, do that.
The face painting in this area is actually free. She does mention that later on this evening, prices may go up, so it's a good time to get your face painted now. Plus, if everyone were to get their face painted by me and my friends, and she points to 7 other young, attractive women that look exactly like her, that kind of
Eugenics.
miraculously appear.
Eugenics.
It
7
would
young,
definitely
7 more
improve
young,
the mood of
attractive
the carnival,
women.
which can lead to some very exciting things later in the evening.
I'm gonna tip all of them on the tip.
Yes, yes.
Just to get the creative juices going.
Right, and you're gonna get your face painted?
Yeah, I
Face painting?
Definitely
Face
want my
painting?
face
Face painting?
painted.
Face
Yes.
painting? Anyone doing it?
Wait,
Matter of fact, I take
Where
off
did
my
you get
shirt
chicken
and ask
wings
her
made?
to
Oh,
body.
body painting.
I want a full body painting.
Full body painting?
Full
body painting?
Okay, so I'm gonna take on my quarter staff and say, "Can you paint this, maybe?"
Oh, the decoration. You might want to try, maybe, I'm not sure where they'd be able to help you with that. Well, maybe in Pixie Kingdom there would be someone that could help you, empower this to be a little bit more festive, but here we just do face painting. Would you like your face painted? Or body painting? Huzzah! And the crowd yells huzzah as they start lathering you guys up in...
Wait, so in the middle of like all of them saying huzzah, I just leave without talking.
No face painting.
No face painting, no nothing, and I'm gonna probably go off to Lost Property.
Yeah.
You want to swing by Lost Property? Everybody else was heading towards snail racing.
I could actually.
I was just gonna go with where
Lost Property?
Yeah, no, actually, as the like, I'm gonna
I'm already
just
there.
head by Pixie Kingdom, and then
The map is, I mean, it's a long walk and it's crowded.
Right.
So getting anywhere
It's
is...
like Disney.
I'm just gonna try to get there anyway.
One thing an hour is optimistic.
Right.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I'm already.
And you
at
two
the
guys
snail
are going to Lost Property?
Well, I was gonna say, I think we're staying for face painting.
I mean,
Yeah, face painting. Let's finish face
Well,
painting.
they're doing face and body painting. I can go to Pixie Kingdom.
I want to gamble.
Yeah,
You want to go,
no,
but they're advocating, let's get our faces painted and then let's head over to the Lost and Found. They've lost something they want to try to recover.
No. Me and him are already at the snail racing.
You guys can't wait.
I need to gamble.
There's a lot of energy over here to go to the snail racing.
I carried.
You wanna go snail racing before we hit Lost?
Listen.
Okay, yeah, but I'm still getting face
Sex
painting.
is
Face
good.
painting for sure. Are you doing the full body paint or just the face?
No, I'm getting a smile.
Yeah, I'm
paint.
getting
Full body?
the full body. Like
Full body?
I'm giving
Face paint or nothing? Nothing?
Yeah.
I'm already at the snails.
Did you
All
get your
right.
face painted?
No.
You have red stuff from the chicken wings.
Yeah.
You sure want to get red sauce chicken wings?
No.
No, you're good? That's good.
So listen, guys. Sex is good, but money.
Money.
Money. We could make money.
As a barbarian, I don't care for
Goodbye.
money. I care about killing things and having a good time.
Okay, so actually,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I already worked this.
What I'm gonna do is like, as they start talking about money,
Money.
I'm just following behind them. Like if they're going to go to snail race, I'm following behind them because I want to make sure they're not killing each other
I want the
over
gambling.
money.
Gotcha. Henry, they're face painting. You want to get your face painted?
Yeah.
What would you like painted on your face? Do you want a full body paint or just the face?
Just the face.
And what are you getting?
Cat.
It is.
I'm gonna get a green owl.
Green owl on an owl face.
A green owl face.
Yes, very good.
For the older people out there, I just want to give you like my
Actually,
vibe
a cat,
right now
a cat.
is that of the Techno Viking from YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna get
I'll make you
my
it.
deceased cat to
I'll
my
pull it
room.
up. No, you're gonna. I'll pull it up.
You're about to be frightened. Is what you're about to be. It's
But like Techno Viking with that and a full body thing.
Probably deceased cat.
face painting.
Are there any hot guys?
Meow.
There are no hot guys. It's 3 or 8
Okay.
identical young women.
That's uncomfortable.
So
Yeah.
wait, are you female or are you just gay?
I'm bi.
He definitely
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, he tried to sue and everything.
Okay, let's move the die one more square towards the happiness feed.
Yeah.
So you guys are almost at full euphoria, and it's only in the first hour. We are
go.
doing excellent. All right, so now let's spend a little bit more time in the party trying to become unified in our party think as to what we're trying to accomplish. So remember,
Which one is the technically?
that's exactly the right face. That's the face of a man experiencing Techno Viking for the first time.
Wait, what is this?
What's he looking at?
Techno Viking.
Wait, is this on like YouTube or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I think this one might have been
No,
one
it's
of
on
the very
Newgrounds.
first videos that went big on
Can I see?
YouTube.
Look at that.
It was disturbing early. It was very disturbing early. In fact, there was a period in which everything coming out of Germany was disturbing. There was a real early
Or
exposure.
there was a period when everything was wrong, and then it just went from wrong to disturbing.
Oh no, they were disturbing before the wrongness
Yeah.
too. 1920s
This
German
is Conor
slaps.
McGregor.
I'm not familiar with 1920s Germany.
But bigger.
They invented like half of the recreational drugs in use and distributed them freely in Berlin. So
They what?
There's a show
Oh, there it is.
on
Okay.
Netflix called
Nice.
Berlin
Yeah.
Babylon.
Burning Babylon?
Berlin Babylon.
okay.
That will give you it's a detective kind of show.
Okay.
But it will give you good exposure to the kind of
Please.
hedonism that
Can we
occurred
go-
in
can we down
Berlin.
the stairs?
Are we talking about politics now?
Berlin in the 1920s.
Oh.
Very young.
Yeah, I'm watching
So
Techno
depending on who
Viking
you're
right
talking
now.
to these days.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's political or not. They were about to become Nazis, so that's not good.
Well, I mean, these days Nazis are worshipped, so.
Unlikely.
It's horrible.
But,
Agreed.
so me and him are already
Yeah,
at this
he's
guy
got
like
some,
lightning fast. Our world has
So
Chemical
face painting is
motivation.
completed. How do we so impressionable drug addicts, I'm sure you're fine with whatever the party's into at this point. I mean, you want to go to Lost and Found, but you have 8 hours.
Yeah.
So you're in no real rush, right? It's just coming on. And so you guys walk clear across to the snail racing. Let's see.
I'm keeping my eyes on. What's your name?
Jackson, and I stealth to keep his eyes off me.
I'm literally looking at you. And
I cover him. Like I cover your eyes with my hands.
Or look
Okay,
at
as you guys pass by kind of the fairy garden area,
So I'm,
a
You can still be
12-foot
happy, you just
tall,
can't be
I can't show
walking
it, but so I'm
tree
looking for
garland
someone I
in
could-
golden ribbons marches down the thoroughfare.
Nice.
Emerald clouds swirl above the tree and rains down golden spinning sycamore seeds.
Plant killer.
Fairgoer try to catch the seeds before they hit the ground. As the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along the bough of the tree, handing dandelions to select passerbys. So there's a treant walking down the path. Seeds are falling from them, sycamore seeds, which are some kind of treats, and there's a squirrel handing out dandelion seeds.
Oh,
I'm full on Techno Viking, just like nature! Like,
Yes.
I'm watching this right now, and I can. Yep,
Yep.
certainly something.
You know what I do? Because a little evil dude I am, I pull up plant killer. I just like sprinkle it on his little toe.
And roll initiative.
I definitely cast protection from good and evil on my hands.
I just like sprinkle some plant killer on
No,
his toes.
I get like as a barbarian that loves nature and is inhibited,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna slap you and be like, stop it, petulant
As
child.
you slap at him, you notice seeds falling from the air like manna from heaven. You can attempt to grab some of these seeds
I eat them before
I
before
love
they touch the
seed.
ground.
We definitely do.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
DC 10 dexterity.
Oh,
Anyone
easy,
who wants
bro.
to try to
This
grab,
is easy.
grab seeds can try to grab
I
seeds.
succeed. 19.
You grab seeds.
I got
love seed.
I got a 6. I did not grab any seeds.
I got
15, I got
5
D,
with
too
no
much
bonus,
20.
so
I give you my
You
seed.
did not
but
grab
you have to say
seeds.
something.
So you're.
He got seeds.
So I did it, but he says that he gave me his seed.
You caught a seed? DC 10?
No.
Dex,
I did not.
no?
He
Yes.
did.
Yes,
Wait,
Jet?
I give him my
You're going under a giant tree, you know, like Lord of the Rings, like a walking
I get
tree.
most of the seeds.
There's a squirrel running around with dandelions, handing them. People are like lining up to get dandelions, and then seeds are raining out of the tree. So
I
did
got
you get a DC 10?
It's yes. I got a DC 3.
Okay. You caught a seed. You did not catch a seed. You caught a seed. You did
He
not
gave
catch a
me
seed.
seeds.
You did not catch. You caught a seed. Roll a D8.
I caught a seed, but I gave you him. You owe me cotton candy later.
The creature gains a die, a D8, which you can add to one ability check before the end of the carnival.
No.
So you can add 1d8 to any ability check.
Can I
Until
Does
the end of the
everyone who got
carnival.
a seed get that?
No, that's his seed. So
Oh.
he catches the seed and he's imbued with this power.
Alright,
So
What
if
is-
he
yeah.
gave me the seed, I couldn't do anything.
Right, it's when you catch it. So when
Okay,
he
so-
catches the seed,
so I-
he
So wait, what
receives
happens?
food.
What happens for me then?
I know you're always last, and I'm sorry. Maybe next week I'll try to go the other way, but I keep going this way just because it's easier for me.
No, no,
But
no. So I have this power seed. Now what do I do with it?
you roll a d8. And Jet, I love that it's a power seed.
8.
Oh, you also get to roll a d8 to any one ability check until the end of the carnival. That's really good.
Wait, hold up. Oh no, I'm blind. That's
Henry, did you
Wait,
make a
wait,
DC
wait,
10?
that's a 6.
I got DC 3.
You rolled a 3. You did not make it.
Are
You
you
caught
sure?
one.
I got a 19.
Roll a d8.
4.
4. The creature gains a die, a d4, which can be added to one ability check before
Can
the
I
next
have a
turn.
second?
Perfect.
So you get a d4 on not an attack roll, only on.
Yeah, we learned our lesson about trucking it.
Would anyone like to line up and try to grab something from the squirrel?
Yeah, I want a
So you
dandelion.
grab this, you run into there to the squirrel.
And raise the squirrel to the tree.
So like,
Okay, so this is a charisma check. Oh shoot! So make a charisma check.
Can you pass that?
0,
Plus 0, yeah. So roll a d20 and add 0.
yeah, plus 0.
5.
12.
So you roll a 12. You're able to push your way to the front of the line and collect a seed.
Me and Dandelion.
Oh, another seed is.
No, it's a dandelion. I'm sorry, it's a
alright.
dandelion, which is like a thing full of seeds. Okay. If you blow on this and make a wish, write the wish down on a piece of paper and hand it to me.
Okay, I do that immediately.
All right. Do we have scrap paper?
Do you remember my lost item? It's that.
So get the lost item back.
Wait, I have your lost item list.
Yeah, I also went for it, and it looks like, what, you got a 1? That we
No. So what you're doing is you're like, people are excited. Candies are falling from the sky. People are throwing stuff into the audience, and then there's this squirrel running around. You're trying to get the squirrel's attention. So he was able to quickly get the squirrel's attention and receive the dandelion. So you'll have to try next. Hold on.
Okay?
You got a piece of paper, or you just want whatever's on this?
Yeah. Wife's chastity.
Stop bothering me.
That you want that to be returned to you?
Yes.
Okay.
It was my grandma's, and she passed it down to my mother, and it's really family heirloom that all the women like to wear.
Okay. So you blow on this and make that wish.
Right.
Or- And you feel like a chime. Like some kind of suddenly there's a quiet and you feel like perhaps you've entered some kind of fey pact or something. Like something powerful just happened. You're not sure what it was, but it's part of just the magic of the Witchlight Carnival and it's fantastic.
Feeling it.
You try to get the squirrel's attention.
This one.
Yes! The squirrel runs by and hands you a dandelion. Do you want to tell us what your wish is, or do you want to hold on to it?
know who took my smile.
Who took my smile?
No.
Can I try?
Doesn't hurt.
So,
Grabbing dandelion?
I don't need
Oh, right,
to.
yeah, blind.
I got one.
I don't need
4 gore.
11.
You would you like to blow on it and make a wish?
Yeah. I want.
My hands, I cannot feel pain inside.
I want a higher strength modifier. I would be like the rippest, like the strongest barbarian out there.
Would you like to make a wish? Would you like to try to grab a
Me too.
dandelion?
Can I get one?
Well,
What?
he
Would you like to try to
we're
grab a
gonna go around.
dandelion?
from the squirrel.
Correct.
So no, actually, what I'm doing right now is like, I'm kind of on edge because like I'm looking for him. I'm looking for that guy through the crowd. I'm like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Because like I'm scared he's gonna try to pickpocket someone again. So like,
You can just say stop.
I'm kind of what I do is like I ready my reaction to
It's like pushing
hit
my
anybody with
hands,
a
right?
quarterstaff that like moves fast. And if the squirrel gets near me, I like hit it.
Okay. So you're swinging your quarterstaff at the squirrel. The squirrel is incredible, just like flipping over your quarterstaff and keeps running. Like very much seems like people have tried to hit it before. It doesn't even get angry. It just smiles and laughs and keeps running.
Really?
I flick him on the forehead.
A
This
no.
is the best position
No,
I
I
can hit.
flick him on the
Oh, it's a
no, no,
flick.
Yeah,
It's a
flick.
flick. Okay.
Like
I
right on the third eye.
I bop him with my quarterstaff.
Jet, would you like to try to get the squirrel's attention as he's running around the tree?
I'm trying to get a dandelion.
Okay, roll.
Oh my god.
This is not going well.
20.
Yes, he hands you a dandelion. Would you like to make a wish and blow it out?
I blow it. I wish for a giant lollipop, like bigger than my head.
Okay. So what's amazing is you blow on this thing, wishing for a giant lollipop, and there's a stilt walker throwing candy into the crowd. And as you make this wish, the seeds are still blowing out in kind of a poofy cloud. You see a giant lollipop coming straight at your face. Make a dexterity save.
What's that? What do I roll?
D20, add your dexterity modifier.
Make it started to eat it. Try to eat it.
So,
Put it in your mouth.
17 dexterity
When you don't understand something, put it in your mouth.
plus 9.
9 plus 3, right?
No, 17.
70 gives you plus 3.
Yes.
So you got 12.
17 plus 3?
You rolled a 17 or rolled a set? What did you roll on the die?
I rolled a 17.
Ah, so you got a 20.
Yes.
You're able to catch this lollipop skillfully. In fact, you could even catch it in your mouth if you'd like to. Yes, and it's delicious. But it's one of those big giant lollipops. It's probably going to last all night.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Henry, would you like to get the squirrel's attention?
Yeah.
D20, charisma.
That is not the die that I want to be using.
Well, I ordered the Witch-Delight Carnival dice. They're coming next week.
Oh, so it's spiting you for cheating.
Yeah, this is the Rime of the Frost Maiden dice. These dice aren't made for this game.
Yeah, 7?
7 plus your charisma?
Yeah. What's that good? Oh. That's over here. Which is ba-da-ba-bow. Charisma.
Other page.
Yeah, this is... No, wait.
Other page.
Dice down.
I hear it. I don't see it.
Oh,
You got it?
I got it.
Plus 3.
Plus 3?
Yeah.
So you got a 10. I got a 9. So you get a dandelion. Would you like to blow on it and make a wish?
Yeah.
What's your wish?
I wish for... I get my lost object back.
Return lost object. And your lost object
Oh my
is...
god. No, I thought that's
Pet cat.
That's a great wish.
Cat.
You already got a dandelion, or you tried to grab a dandelion? Jackson.
It was lost so early.
Did you get a dandelion?
Yeah, I was trying to grab one.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma?
Charisma.
Wait, do I get my pet cat back?
8.
Oh, I got a 7. So you were able to get this. Would you like to make a wish?
Yeah.
What is your wish?
Why didn't you
I wish
Isn't that what you want? You believe it?
to
Get women.
learn where the largest store of money at the carnival is.
An arrow
Persistent.
poofs and points.
It's all about the money, baby.
An arrow pops up above your head and just directs you.
Okay. That was just kind of a random encounter as you were walking over to the snail racing.
Did he get his cat?
Yeah.
You did not get your cat.
Why? It's a wish.
Can I still see him?
Can you still him?
I
Yes.
wish for infinite wishes.
Okay.
No, I should have
I wish for another
I'm
dandelion.
looking at him. I'm
Wow.
keeping my eyes on him.
Yes, and you keep your eyes on him. Let's move all the way around over to the snail racing.
And can I ready just trying to pin him down with my quarterstaff if he does anything? Maybe.
Pin him. Yeah, you can do a grapple attack. Are you interested in grappling?
Right, yeah.
You're
ready,
gonna grapple him if he does what?
If he makes any sudden movements, tries to do anything.
So if you make any sudden movements or try to do anything, you're gonna get grappled.
Me?
Yes.
If he
So you
does,
ready to
What do you mean?
He's readying a grapple action against
David,
you.
I ready my thing to
I'm
come.
ready at judo. I just put him on my shoulder and throw him over the forward move on him.
Well, lucky for me, I have
The
an
kobold is
anti-grapple shield.
impersonating you in a bizarre kobold-like way. You're not sure. You're not sure what the purpose is.
So when I have the quarterstaff, I just kind of
He's got a huge lollipop bigger than his head.
So is he just using that as the quarterstaff? So I look at him and just and I bop him a little.
No,
Got it.
so the thing I said I'm gonna prepare a judo move. I'll be like, bah! He tries to grapple him.
Got it. Got it.
When he moves to him and tries to grapple him, that's when I step in and judo you to the floor.
The grandstands next to this race course are already filled with cheering fair goers, ringing bells, swinging rattles, and waving flags. On the starting line, 8 giant snails are having their shells scrubbed by pixies. Above the circular course, a wooden gantry hangs from the branches of a central tree where 2 goblins officiate the proceedings.
I shoot this. Okay, I go for number 6, right? So when they go, I give him a little pistol zap, and his tail is like a meow, and he just zap, and he runs to the finish line.
So the race is about to begin, and the 2 gentlemen that are overseeing it, the 2 goblins. So there's a tree, huge tree. The track is kind of hanging in the tree and around the tree. The snails are huge. So giant snails, I think there's a picture of them.
We're fighting giant
They're
snails.
not fighting, they're racing.
They're the racing snails, remember?
All right.
My character is definitely excited by the prospect of gambling and racing.
I'm in a pure amazement. I'm just like looking at my lollipop. It's like
So-
a battle axe.
There's a better picture. Oh, here. Giant snails.
Can I see?
What?
Right? They are huge.
My God.
Can I see?
Right? And so basically, there's going to be a jockey racing a snail around a wooden track.
Yes.
And, interestingly enough, for the price of 1 ticket, you are a snail jockey for the night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
one
go,
ticket.
baby!
One ticket, you can
Come
be a
on.
snail jockey.
I'm a jockey, bro.
I jockey.
We're betting on other people being jockeys.
I jockey.
Wait,
There is
do we-
lively betting.
I
Do
jockey.
we get part of the cut? Do we get part of the cut if
As
we
a
win?
jockey, no. The jockey does get a prize.
I do that.
But you don't know what it is.
I hear the word
bet on
prize.
yourself too,
I
right?
automatically.
Yeah, I want to. We can bet on ourselves though, right?
No.
Yeah, there's gambling. There's gambling. And
I bet on my. I want to become a jockey.
Okay, so
Yeah, me
you
too.
guys queue up to be jockeys.
I'm betting on him.
I'm betting on myself.
I'll just cheat.
So there
That's
are
a
more
great
than
idea,
just
but
you
let's
guys
not-
interested in being
Yeah,
So
jockeys.
he's being a jockey.
I'm me too.
I'm
Now,
I'm a jockey too.
okay, so raise your hand if you're interested in being a jockey. Let's figure. We got a jockey
Three.
sheet here somewhere.
Yes.
Me.
So we whisper to the rogue. Do you want to rig the race with salt?
Absolutely. You act like I've never done this before. I want to stealth onto the track. Before applying, I want to stealth onto the track and try to spread salt.
Okay, it would be very difficult. The track is surrounded by an auditorium. People would see you
Like
for sure.
everybody's like,
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
it would be very difficult.
Wait, no, I want to visit the snails beforehand.
no,
So the
you wanna- you
snails
wanna
are
like
off the
blow pipe and,
track
like,
being cleaned up by pixies.
Well, I'm gonna be a jockey.
Yeah, me
I mean,
too.
before the
Jockey
race
or no
starts,
jockey?
No jockey.
Jockey or no jockey?
I'm just watching.
Jockey or no
I'm too-
jockey?
No jockey. I'm betting on him.
Jockey or no jockey?
Actually,
No jockey, actually.
Chad, you're not doing the jockey.
No.
A jockey.
Jet, of course. I knew I could count on you, Jet. What's your
I heard the
character's
word
name again?
prize. I'm immediately bolting for that first place.
Yeah, bro. I'm
Zip-
gonna.
Zip
wait,
is
if we're
in.
both racing, we
Zip,
should bet.
are you
each
face...
other.
Zip, do you have face paint on?
No.
Zip, there's a lot of other carnival goers that are interested in being jockeys that have a lot more, good attitude
No.
compared to you.
I am literally bursting electricity out of like my horns and everything.
And he has a lot.
Well, two
Henry.
of us shouldn't jockey.
Henry, would you like to
Too
be
bad.
a
I'm jockey.
snail jockey?
You can, because I can get a blow. If I get blowgun from the sides, I can hit them with
no,
salt
snail.
pellets.
They're having snail races.
Because I have like a +5 dexterity, so it'll be really easy to make a ranged attack.
There's 8 snails that are already being cleaned up to participate in the snail race, and betting is ferocious. There's
Actually,
a lot of money.
Yeah, I'll race, but I'm not gonna bet anything. But
And you're in full body paint?
I'm
You
full
move to
body
the, and
paint.
your eyes are dilated like saucers.
yeah, I tried to
They
explain
move
betting
you.
to him, he just
They
ran
move
to the
you.
snail.
They move you to the front of the line. You get your pick of snails, right? So
Wait, can I roll perception to see if I can figure out which one's better for my guy?
yeah. Brendan, and your character's name is unpronounceable. It is JJ.
Abram.
You're snail racing, or you're
No, I'm
you're,
gonna try to
you're
help him
coaching
out.
your jockey.
Yeah.
You're coaching your jockey. Okay, let's come back around. Jet, you're interested in racing. Henry, are you interested in snail racing or not?
Yeah, I'm becoming a snail.
No, the race or not.
You ride this.
And Jackson,
Staring,
snail racing?
like, at the
I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help one of them cheat.
Okay, you're gonna help. You're gonna bet and go in the
Wait,
crowd. Okay.
do you want to help me
So-
cheat?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So it turns
get a
out-
blowgun, and
it
I'm just
turns
gonna
out,
do the stuff.
I am
I'm gonna blow
exploding
salt.
with electricity right now. Like literally. Electricity is going everywhere.
Jackson, you don't want to race.
I don't know because I'm gonna cheat.
You're gonna cheat from the crowd. Okay.
Go
So
for
wait,
it.
can I? So is he gonna?
Could I borrow the pencil?
Henry, are you in
Their
face
entire
paint?
body absorbs
Yeah.
everything. Like,
They have a snail for you. They have a snail for you. Unfortunately, they're already leading him out to pick the first snail. But they're getting you ready, right? They're
get
looking at
number-
your equipment.
I get number
Where
6.
is he right now?
There's unfortunately there's 6 other jockeys.
Wait, what? Why?
And 3 of them have face paint,
But
and 2 of them seem very excited.
No, I'm excited. I'm bursting with electricity. I'm very hyper. My eyes are literally all black right now.
And the 6 other ones are
And I'm
going to
literally on
lose.
sugar.
Um,
Please. This is the only time.
they're kind of weeding you guys out, trying to find the best contestants for the jockey, and they ask you, what kind of qualifications do you bring to the race?
Fast.
Fast.
You know, the race isn't
Yeah.
only about being fast.
And I'm also very
Smart.
flashy.
How would you be flashy?
Electricity goes everywhere. Fireworks.
Can we
Boom,
see
boom,
an
boom.
example of this?
I just literally I put my
Performance
hands
check.
on fire and I just like wave around my hands. I look
Do you
personally-
have? Is this?
My body is literally covered in electricity. I'm an electric dragon. It's covered in electricity.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Well, what I gotta roll for?
All right, let's see. Where's the
Intimidation is charisma, right? I think.
Also, where is the rogue? What's he doing right now? Is he doing assault?
He's casing the joint. I think is exactly what he's doing. Is that what you're doing? You're casing the joint.
Am I able to like?
You're figuring out how to cheat, where to cheat.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide in the crowd.
You don't need to
I
tell us
have-
what you're doing. He's just trying to figure out what you're doing, and what you're doing is planning. He's scheming.
Okay, so do I just roll something?
Yeah, intimidate.
So 20.
D20 plus your charisma.
19. I got a
Jet,
19.
you light up with that electricity, and two other contestants are like, "Whoa, we don't want any part of this," and they withdraw from the race, allowing you to have a pick of a snail.
Woo!
All right. You lead him out into the arena. Like there's
I
if you see in the
like it.
picture, that's pretty accurate, right? So around the track, they're kind of staging the snails.
I'm just like
Again,
bellowing at the top of my
So,
lungs.
so
like,
you
"Finish
walk
line."
onto the track, and
Snails.
a snail eye comes around and looks at you.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're ready for this, right? There's
Oh.
like a single snail eye staring at you on a stalk.
You know.
So he just freezes. and then another eye starts coming around, and it's just not good. And then from the ground, additional eyes start pointing up, and you're kind of like
I go sit down there. Okay.
well freaked at this point. I mean,
Okay.
you've seen snails before, but not like I mean, this snail's really talking to you, man. This might be the snail. This is Shelly Moo. This is the pink snail.
Okay.
You notice that there are other snails: blue, purple, green, yellow, orange, red, black. Each one has kind of a crew that's helping them dress, and a jockey outfit that goes with each snail.
Do I have to wear the
Do you want to
jockey
just pick by
outfit,
color?
or-
Yeah, you will be dressed in a jockey's outfit.
Oh, I wanted to show off my body paint.
That you can negotiate this when you're getting ready with your crew.
Can I roll insight to see if I pick up anything about them, or are they just all like the same snail with a different color?
So there is betting going on, right?
But what could snail
And you do know that Queen's Majesty is the out and out favorite, the black snail, and Shelly Moo, the one that you're currently enamored with, is the least likely to win based on the betting
I like
statistics.
this. I'm just doing yoga.
The
to
other
center
ones,
myself.
Nimblefoot, High Road, Quickleaf, Flower Flash, Wizzy. The odds are about the same. It looks like they're changing the odds as bets come in, though. They're still kind of setting them.
I wanna bet
Rider
on
may
him.
affect.
I was the one with the lowest odds.
What am I?
Yeah, I just let him bond with the snail. That
Right, so you're going with Shelly Moo, the pink
Yeah.
snail.
Yeah, and I'm
like,
like,
okay, here's the strategy. I see him staring, and I'm paying attention to you. Okay, new strategy. Just go with this snail. We're gonna hope for the best.
and like I'm doing like yoga with the snail, like centering myself.
Snail yoga.
Well, and the pink crew is into it.
Yeah.
Like they're like you're the racer they've been looking for.
Yeah.
They start sprinkling you with glitter, right? And they're like they've got this uniform.
like under my breath, I'm just whispering to myself, "I am Walrus."
What about
So
me?
wait,
They lead you out onto the track, Jet, and there are 7 snails remaining.
So what snail am I? I'm
Which
the
snail?
sixth
You can pick your snail.
Six.
Blue, purple, green, red. You would like the 6th snail?
Yeah.
That's Wizzy.
Is that orange?
Wizzy is orange.
Let's go.
so wait,
And I look at Wizzy, I look him dead in the eye, and I said, "Sped." And I get on him.
So no, they're still preparing him, right? And they'd like you to put on this orange outfit.
I make him lick my lollipop, and I'm to sped.
Oh yes, yeah. The goblins and kobolds, they love licking your lollipop. They're totally into this. The orange jockey outfit, interestingly enough, is actually an orange. It's shaped like an orange fruit.
I like that.
Yeah. So you'll be dressed as an orange, riding an orange snail.
And I'll be like bursting electricity.
Yes.
All right.
The electric orange.
so
I'm pretty sure that was a rave I went to in the.
Yeah, I was thinking Kool-Aid, but
And I'm going in a circle or just a straight line? A straight line or a
it's
circle?
like NASCAR.
What happened?
What's that?
What's going on over there?
He makes fun.
Oh, I made a very bad comment. I heard that. I tried to pretend like it didn't happen. Henry,
Yes.
what snail?
You can't do this now.
This one's right there.
They're different colored snails.
I
The snails have different chances of winning the race.
Wizzy, that's mine.
Wizzy, orange snail. He's actually coming in pretty good. As you pick him, odds go up. You're a light jockey. They like the looks of you.
I'm just like petting
Well, it depends
my
on how you
snail.
do it.
Like,
it's
let's go steady. You have to go steady.
Going boozing on you.
odds
Yeah,
of you
more.
winning go up.
I choose.
bet.
May the odds be in your favor.
Can I just like
Betting
make
up
this
the
now?
odds.
No, there's only 8 snails to choose from.
Okay, what's number?
There is the blue snail, Nimblefoot, the purple snail, High Road, the green snail, Quickleaf, the yellow snail, Flower Flash, the red snail, Breakneck, and the crowd favorite Black Snail Queen's Majesty.
I want Breakneck.
Breakneck the Red Snail?
Why
Excellent.
did you name that?
The jockey's outfit for Breakneck the Red Snail is actually a Twizzler.
A Twizzler?
It's a giant Twizzler outfit.
A Twizzler?
Correct. So
I'm
they're
doing the same time as Twizzler?
yeah, like a licorice.
Oh, why?
That's just what the racing costume is if you ride on the snail.
Mine's orange. Okay,
So wait,
yogurt.
could I scrounge up some salt for my blowgun? So I could blow salt at the snails during the race?
So from where you are, you could see if perhaps the water is salt. Someone went into the water. You rinsed the egg in
you
the.
tried to go to the water.
Is the water salt water or not?
Oh, you didn't get in.
No, he washed the egg.
I washed the egg.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was never told if it's salt water or not.
Well, you were going to tell us.
Well, is
Right.
it?
Lick the egg.
Well, are there any food vendors around that just have
From
salt?
where you are, the food's kind of on the other side.
They're not selling any food or booze at a race.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's true. They do have corn on the cob. Is a big racetrack.
They have salt.
Escargot.
I want
Yeah.
to. I want to roll. Does anyone have proficiency with crafting salt?
Wait,
I have
okay.
it with cooking. I'm not sure if that counts.
You
for-
might have salt with you, as a
I check in my bag and I'm like, haha!
he has salt.
David,
All right, so I want
as they're passing our
to
corn,
shoot it.
I'm like on my thing of grocery lectures, just eating corn.
You're eating corn as an orange,
Yeah.
getting ready for the The crowd loves you. You are a big favorite. They have a lot of money's going in your
I'm betting
direction.
on you.
I'll say.
No, we gotta bet. No, I'm betting on him.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you.
The crowd's really not sure about him at all. He looks very spaced out, and he's giant. He's painted.
Yoga.
Wait,
He's
what did they
covered in
think of
glitter.
All
He's
right.
got a henchman with him that doesn't seem to be helping at all.
Actually, wait. I wanna bet on both of them because I'm gonna sabotage everyone else.
Go with the flow is basically his advice.
Yeah, I tried to give advice. I've just given up.
I'm sorry.
What do people think
yeah.
of me? Wait, what did the fans think of me?
So the fans love you. In the Twizzler outfit, they're excited. They think this is gonna the red horse. But
Breakneck.
there's a the black jockey. It looks like this guy might have ridden snail racing before. They might have a ringer on the black snail, so we might have problems.
I'm just like having a pep talk with my snail, and I'm like we got this. I believe in you.
He's
I
trying
mean,
to
should
talk
I
to the
pay
snail. I
off
don't know
the
how you feel
black
about
snail
that.
not
I'm
to
trying to-
race? I'm just like pay
stone
the black
cutting?
snail with like
Is that what that
lettuce
is?
and tell
Yeah.
them don't
Or
race.
stone cunning.
I'm literally just like
You
whispering
know
to my
stuff about
snail.
history and stone cutting.
Sped.
Stone
And
cunning.
I feed him my corn on the cob. I actually
Stone
make
cutting.
popcorn.
Here's tummy
We
trouble
gotta
and
end so Ryan can go home. So we're
You
ending
ate
here,
popcorn?
guys. Next week, snail racing.
You gave the snail popcorn?